Hey guys. Remember that time when I joked about the world being ruled by robot kings in the future? Yeah, turns out this dimension the universe threw me into is ruled by supreme robot overlords. Welcome to the singularity, I guess. Apparently, I landed in some underground tunnel, but it seems to be closed off. I'm guessing that this is where people hide from the robots? But the point is, look what I found! This is a Python programmable drill bot. I think I'll be able to use it to drill my way out of here. But first, we need to learn about list comprehensions. List comprehensions are pretty hardcore. Python is known quite well for its ability to compress several lines into one extremely efficient line of code. This makes it quite fast, and also builds a quite funny reputation for Pythonistas. The thing is, they're also fairly complicated, so let's get on with it. List comprehensions are effectively substitutes for using a clunky for loop to append stuff to a list. Say you wanted to create a list with the numbers from 1 to 10. This could be written as for number in range 10 list.append number. Gives you the numbers from 0 to 9. This is quite a large, so why type that when you can type list equals number for number in range 10? I found that a little confusing at first, so let me break it down. First of all, you call up the list so you can change it, then put it in square brackets. In these brackets, you then follow this formula. You type the top bit which you would normally type in a for loop, for number in range 10, over here. This means that every iteration, Python stores that number temporarily in the variable number. Then you'd go before this thingy and type what you want this code to put in the list from that variable number. In this case, you just want Python to get the number and put it in the list just as it is. So you just type number. Get it? In human speak, this is pretty much, I'll give you all the numbers from 0 to 10. Hit enter, shift enter, and then ask for list. It should give you the same result as this. In only one line of code. Awesome. Now, let's explore how list comprehensions work a little bit more. I'll go back to this thing over here. What if you didn't just want to chug all the numbers from 0 to 9 into the list? What if you wanted to make a list of all the 5 times tables from 1 to 10? You could do this from changing number to number times 5. This means that instead of just putting in the number 1, 2, 3, and so on, Python will take that number, multiply it by 5, and put that in a list. Run this, then ask for list for then, again, and you'll see that it works. It's effectively the same for this list comprehension. Here, instead of just typing number, you'd want to type number times 5 for number in range 10. Run it, then ask for list again, and you'll get the same result. So, we learned how to change what goes into a list. What if I told you can apply a filter to what goes in the list too? Say you wanted to make a list of all the even numbers from 0 to 9. In a regular big for loop, this would be written as for number in range 10 if number mod 2 equals 0, list.append number. This for loop runs from the numbers from 0 to 9, adding the number to list if it's even. This little thing here is called a modular operator, which basically gives you the remainder when you divide something by something else. In this case, we want to make sure it's perfectly divisible by 2, with no remainder. But let's head back to our beloved list comprehension. In here, it would be written as list equals number for number in range 10 if number mod 2 is 0. Mod. By the way, these brackets just make it more readable. This computer speak translates to, I'll give you every number from 0 to 9 as long as it's divisible by 2. And we get all the even numbers. Hooray! That's list comprehensions for you. So now, back to my predicament. You can never be too sure, so I made the drill scan this patch of dirt I've decided to dig through. Oddly enough, it turned out to be a puzzle. Each of the 300 tiny patches of dirt are numbered with a chemical signal with the numbers from 0 to 299. We're only allowed to dig through patches of dirt divisible by 14. So I've decided to craft a list comprehension, which gives me a list of all the patches I can drill. I'll then hook it up to the drill and see what happens. Bye! Make sure you do the Conda quiz to reinforce your knowledge, and even show me what you would have typed into this drill.